Good morning. This is Mona, and this is my morning view. It took me a little bit longer to put on my glove. Oh, brr! Fall edition 2025. It is Thirsty Thinking Thursday. So Thirsty Thinking Thursday is the day that I do my quasi-pseudo, we'll take notes, let's see where it brings us before I even start. All right? So normally these are impromptu, but on Thursdays I do a quasi-pseudo note-taking thing of chicken scratch that I can't probably read, but I will put on my glasses and attempt it in this chilly backyard. My goodness, I can't get it over my ear. There we go. All right. Oh, I can see. All right. So we have been doing a series called the Hebrew Words of Praise. That is not titled, but if you've been following me, you know what I'm talking about. So if you have not been following me, make sure that after you listen to this and you like and you share and you comment, to go over to YouTube. Go to YouTube, Mona E. Harrison. Mona E. I gotta stretch the arm out. Mona E. Harrison. Go ahead and subscribe at Mona E. Harrison. You'll see my white hair. You'll see my beautiful face. And you know you are in the right spot. And then you can go back into all the Thirsty Thinking Thursdays for the last month and a half. Because guess what? Facebook won't hold them all. They only go for 30 days and then they're gone. So in order to catch the entire series, you have to go over to YouTube, Mona E. Harrison. Subscribe, hit the notifications, like, share, and comment. All right. So that's the commercial. All right. So today, on this Thirsty Thinking Thursday, Hebrew Words for Praise, I came across more than 7. I have found so far 9. There may be more. But for now, we will go with the next one on the list, and that is Taqa. Taqa. It means to clap, applaud, express joy in victory. And victory. Now, it means to strike, clap, blow, or thrust. So here are some of the examples of this. Reading my chicken scratch. Okay, sharp. The sharp sound of a trumpet. Okay, that sounds not so sharp, but, and especially not with my glove on here. We'll do this properly. See, a little sharper there. It's not muffled with the cloth. Okay, so now, mind you, a trumpet normally was something like a shofar, a ram's horn. They did have metal trumpets in the day, but there were certain trumpets that were used for some events and other trumpets that were for other events. And this particular one was more likely the ram's horn. Okay, so the other example, clapping hands in joy. Clapping hands, like to applaud. And that would be in Psalms 47:1. Clap ye hands, all ye people. Shout unto God with a voice of triumph. Clap your hands, all ye people. Shout unto God with a voice of praise. Anyways, singing the songs, merrily on my way. Driving a tent stake. Driving a tent peg. Driving a tent peg. Or signaling. So this is more of a firm, or you're setting something firm. You're saying this is firm. It ain't moving. Okay. And establishing, or to take a stand. We're establishing at this point that this is how it's going to be. Okay? Making a stand. The blast of the trumpet, Psalms 150 and 3, verse 3. There's a decisive, forceful sound for proclamation, assembly, or celebration, as in Joshua 6 or Numbers 10. Pledging, be a form of pledging. It's a legal term for surety. For example, a guarantor for a debt. Now, I had a debt I could not pay. He had a debt that he didn't owe. So, that was the thought that came to my head when I saw that it was surety, a guarantor for a debt. It is a sharp, impactful action. It is intentional. So whether you, whether it's physical, like blowing a trumpet or blasting or taking that, pounding the stake in, whether it's physical like that, or whether it's symbolic, like a pledge, guarantor, or a stand to attention. When somebody does I talked about this before, but I never knew it was Taqa. And that is when somebody does a performance on stage, or somebody does a speech on stage, or something like that, and you stand at attention and you give an applause. So you're clapping your hands. You're standing at attention. You are affirming. You're affirming what that individual has spoken, what that individual has brought to the assembly. It's symbolic of letting them know that you approve. It is praiseworthy. It is praise. So it is Taqa. I've told you before, it's okay to praise people. It's okay to praise people. It's not okay to worship them. So when we stand at attention and we clap and we are Taqa to the individual that just delivered great news or a speech or a play or any of that you approve of, you're standing at attention symbolically in agreement with them with Taqa praise. All right. So there's other places you can find Taqa. Ezekiel 7:14 is one. I guess I didn't write down the other ones. I have for pledging. There's Proverbs 17:18, and so go in, look at some of those scriptures, read some of those scriptures, and remember what the word Taqa, praise, in those scriptures are talking about. They're talking about a sharp, impactful action, whether it's symbolic or physical. It's intentional. It is a sound, whether by clapping or pounding or the stake or blowing a trumpet. They're all Taqa in their allegiance to purposeful sound. There's sound involved with this. All right. So that's what I got for you for Taqa. In the meantime, I was debating on whether talking about some Christmas stuff, I might go on later and just do that separate instead of doing it into my morning view. It's a thought that I have in my head. No guarantees, because I still have physical therapy, doctor's appointments, work, all of that. And not to mention some studying that I have to get done, and Christmas. And all the stuff that comes with it. All right, so it sounded like I was afraid of that, but I'm not. I'm just messing with you. All right, so Taqa is our word today. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you for watching, Brittany. Blessings. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow for Feisty Friday. Not sure what I'm going to bring tomorrow. It may be Christmas. It may be that versus doing a separate one. Not sure yet. All right. Blessings, everybody. Have a great day. And as usual, it will be impromptu because I'm not sure what I'm going to be talking about yet. And I won't know until tomorrow because I could have a thought in my head and the minute I hit go live, that thought disappears and a different thought happens. So Thursdays, I got my pseudo-quasi notes. Go over to YouTube, watch me there, get all of the Thirsty Thinking Thursday. Oh man, the wind is kicking. The Thirsty Thinking Thursday series on the words of praise, Hebrew words of praise. All right, blessings everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.